A Dutch voice can, of course, never be like a native Italian speaker. I have in the notes a piece of paper saying, on YouTube you have two chances. You have a bad voice and a good lesson, or a good voice and a bad lesson. The choice is yours. In Italian, we have masculine and feminine words. Indefinite article, definite article. Un frappe, un panino. My last lesson was French, so I have to do this again. Un frappe, un panino, un caffè, lo zucchero. Sometimes it is il, de, sometimes lo. That depends on this letter. When it starts with a Z, it's lo instead of il. Lo zucchero. So it's lo when it starts with a Z. Il vostro pasto. Start with an ST. No il, but lo. So lo and Z, lo and ST. Lo studente. Il numero. Un vagone. This is the only time I'm going to point out that English is derived from Latin. Coffee, sugar, student, number, wagon. Of course, you have to have a bit of imagination. Prepositions and article. Il tavolo. Preposition is a word like on the table. Su is on, but we don't say su il tavolo. We combine this with this. So we leave out the I. On the table. Sul tavolo. I miei occhiali, plural. My, plural. In English we say my sunglasses or my glasses. In Italian we have the definite article as well. So I miei is just my. So definite article and possessive. Il angolo becomes l'angolo. So instead of il, we have L and an apostrophe. L'angolo. L'ufficio. So instead of il ufficio, it becomes l'ufficio. There is no such thing as grammar. Grammar has been considered to be a set of rules. It is not. Grammar is just a set of observations. The written language is dictated by the voice. The voice decides what's easy to pronounce. L'angolo, sul tavolo, l'ufficio, of the stoplight. Of is de and il becomes del. Sul, on the, of the, semaforo. Here again, possessive pronoun has also the definite article. I miei. Of the my suburb, soborgo. Del his of my same suburb. Of, and then my is el mio, and that combines del mio sobborgo. L'ho perso di vista. I is not used because I have. Each personal pronoun in English has its own verb form. So there are 6. So there is no need to say I, because this means I have. The personal pronoun I have lost him. The personal pronoun comes before the verb. And of course, l'ho perso di vista, perdere. Lost is perso, so that is an irregular verb. I have, oh. I have lost him, this stands for him, di vista. I said I'm going to do one the Latin origin, but I can't stop myself because this is the same as table, tavolo. Then you say, but this has a V and table has a B. I've got big news for you. The V and the B are relations. We have an example in English. When you move, you are mobile. So you should see this as a B as well. Tabula, tablet. Angolo, angle. Officio, office. Semaforo. Well, these are traffic lights but it relates to semaphore. The light on the coast to alert ships. Semaphore. But the stress is different. Semaforo. Soborgo. Suburb. Suburb. Borgo. Suburb. Vista. Vision. And so we have, besides the masculine, we have of course feminine. I don't understand. Out of sheer habit, we always start with the masculine and feminine. It has nothing to do with, that is an old system and that seems to persist. I could have started with feminine. So this is actually how far that original difference, first the men and then the women, not anymore. La stagione. Stagione, station. To the station. To is a, combines to the, alla. Again the voice likes, instead of alla, alla. One word, alla stagione. So we have to practice combining words. And then you will notice that yes, the voice dictates the order. Alla stagione. La fermata. Usually words ending in a are feminine. Alla intersezione. At the, again a combination. In the, a combination again. Nella, in the. So in becomes only the N. Nella parte della strada, of the street. One word, della strada. Here again, personal pronoun is preceded by the definite article. La mia amica. La mia. We only say my. So this is one of those first lessons that you have to get used to the difference. English people say my, Italians say la mia. So here again, la mia classe. This is, la mia is my class. So nella is again in. Combination, in the, of the, in the, to the, la stagione, alla stagione, la fermata, alla intersezione. So the Z instead of the CT. Nella parte della strada. La mia amica nella mia classe. As I said, each personal pronoun has its own verb form. I'm doing the regular verbs because there are also ir. To speak is parlare. In the big houses we have a parlor. That's why you get and discuss things. So this is again Latin. Parlo, I speak. Parli, you speak. He, she speaks. Parlo, parli, parla. Parliamo. Parlate. Parlano. So here the stress is here, here the stress is here. Parlano. Parlo, parli, parla. Parliamo. Parlate. Parlano. Credere. So this ends in are. This is credo. Well, that is in Latin. In church we have the credo. Credo, credi, credi. Crediamo. Credete. Credono. This one is for the French, and this is fun for foreigners and people you don't know. We have the same in Dutch. One for the French and one for your parents. Yeah, not anymore, of course. Parents have just become French. Again, regular verbs. Sentire. So this ends in ire. Sento. Senti. Sente. Sentiamo. Sentite. Sentono. Capire. So feel. Capire. To understand. Capisco. This is a regular one with a bit of variation here. So it's not capio, capisco. Oh, I understand. Capisco. Capisci. Capisci. Capiamo. Capite. Capiscono. So the C, first three and the last. Auxiliary verbs like to have and to be. Avere. To have. O. Hai. Ha. Abbiamo. Avete. Hanno. To be. Essere. Sono. Sei. È. Siamo. Siete. Sono. This is out of lesson 1. Cosa means what? Cosa desidera signora? What? This is your future tense. What will you like? Decidere, desidera. I like desidero. What do you like? Cosa desidera, signora? What So, the polite form uses, so I'd said it wrongly before, number 5 is for plural. But still the polite form. What will you like, madam? So the waiter doesn't load the madam, so he has to use the polite form. And strange thing is, the same as in Spanish, the polite form is the same form as he and she. So desidera also means he likes and she likes. So the polite form has the same form as he and she. I like, desidero, andare, to go, andrà. As soon as you see that R repeating, then you have the future tense. Andare, andrà. Now, I have a strange thing. The typist who typed this obviously didn't know the button of the accents. So in all my book, unfortunately, the accent became an apostrophe here. 5,000 apologies, because I'm not a typist, and the damage has been done. You only have to say, comma, that means accent. Favorire, to favor. Cosa, what, favorisce. What do you like? But it is the form of he and she. Prendere, prenderò. Again the R, prender, prender. Future tense, prenderò. I will take. Mi scusi. Excuse. The me is in front. I'm now giving you an example why the voice dictates the order and not the grammar and not the professors. I'm going to turn this around, and it doesn't sound very fluent. Scusi me. Scusi me. Horrible. Mi scusi. Me excuse in English. It doesn't sound right. It's not a rule at all. It is the voice that dictates the order. And that is in any language different. Ho lasciato. Remember, this is O is I have left. Lasciato, lasciare, lasciato. Godere, to please. Godetevi. So that is an order, is a command really, and then the order is the same as in English. So here the personal pronoun is in front, but in an order of a wish, the V, the U, godetevi. Now the V is number 5 because he's talking not only to the lady but also to her husband. What do you like, madam? What do you like, senor? So enjoy yourself, I guess. So this is relates to the lady and the gentleman, husband and wife. Godete-vi. In the same order as in English. Continuare. Well, that's again an English word, continue. Continui lungo la via. Continue along the road. Era. So that is a form of to be. He was. Era. He was. O is I have. He has is a. Traslocato. This is translocation. So trans means across. So he has changed his location across, and that is all in one word. A traslocato. Chiedere. CH is chiedere. Mi chiedi. Why do you ask me? Mi chiedi. Problems. The same as in French. We translate it by of the problems. So problems, you have to translate as any problems. That's the best translation. So you can see it as somebody talks about the problems. The Italians see it of all the problems in the world. And we're talking about this bit, which are your problems. But I think it's much easier to say any problems, dei problemi. Il problema. Plural of il is I. The O becomes I. Il problema, I problemi. Prendere. He has taken. A presso, irregular. So these words you have to just accept. He has taken. A presso. Finire, finish. He has finished. Ha finito. He has finished. Finito. And one more for today. Well, that's 10. Those relate to the first exercises. Stare is to be or to stay. Sto, stai, sta, stiamo, stetti. So this is a weird one. Stanno. È stato, where the English say he has stayed, with stare we use to be. He has stayed. Translation, Italians say he is stayed. It's kind of, although this to stay is not a movement, but it could be considered to be no movement, and these verbs are conjugated with to be. È stato. La cena è preparata. Feminine, feminine, feminine. So this verb acts the same as an adjective. La cena, and so that has been prepared. Italians is prepared. Because the dinner didn't prepare itself. So those are passive verbs. The subject actually suffers the action. The subject is not doing the action, it suffers, either good or bad, it doesn't matter. So the dinner hasn't prepared itself, it has been prepared by someone else. This is a very important difference. Passive verbs. The subject doesn't do the action. La cena è preparata, and this is a fixed order of words. The dinner has been prepared by Giovanni. La cena è preparata da Giovanni, by Giovanni. This is a standard sentence. The dinner has been prepared by, preparata da. Well, here's another English word, dormire. Dormant, dormitory, dom. Ha dormito. In English say, did you sleep well? No. In Italian you say, have you slept well? So this is again in the hotel, you means a guest. So that we have to use the polite form, and I said before, the polite form is the same as he and she. So this also means he has slept, she has slept, you have slept. So you have is the same as he has or she has. Thank you very much for listening to Italian in Minutes. Italian in Minutes.